Have you felt it lately, chosen one? The way the world seems to have its eyes locked on you. Not just passing glances, not just quick looks, but deep lingering stares, as if people are trying to read your soul. You can sense it, can't you? That silent attention pressing in on you wherever you go. And here's the truth. They are not just watching you. They are watching you very closely now. They can't help it. There is something in your spirit that refuses to be ignored. You walk into a space, and it's as if the atmosphere bends. Around you, conversations slow down. People glance, then keep glancing, as if they're afraid to miss what you'll do next. And you don't even have to try. That's the mystery of being chosen. Your presence alone demands attention, but this isn't ordinary attention. This isn't casual curiosity. This is spiritual observation. They're watching closely because something in them knows you are in the middle of a divine shift. They can't explain it with logic, but they feel it deep in their spirit. Something about your life is about to unfold, and they don't want to miss it. This is why you felt the pressure rise. This is why eyes seem sharper now, heavier now, as though every step you take is being measured. Because, chosen one, you are no longer hidden. The time of being overlooked has passed. Now, the spotlight of heaven is shining on you, and the world has no choice but to notice. And here's the part that will shake you. Not everyone watching you is for you. Some watch with admiration, others with envy. Some want to learn, others want to copy. And there are those who watch just to see if you'll fall. That's why their attention feels so intense right now. Because your life is exposing them. Your light is unsettling their shadows. Your elevation is making their stagnation impossible to ignore. At times, it feels unfair. You didn't ask for the weight of eyes following you. You didn't ask for the silent scrutiny that comes with being different. Yet, this is the cost of carrying a divine assignment. The crown you wear in the spirit cannot be hidden, and the world is drawn to it, whether they celebrate it or despise it. Think about how many times in your past you tried to blend in, how many times you tried to silence yourself, to make yourself small, just to avoid attention. But no matter what you did, you were noticed. Even in your silence, you stood out. Even in your lowest moments, people looked to you. That's because being chosen isn't about effort, it's about identity. And your identity cannot be erased. Now the watching has intensified because your next chapter is closer than ever. Spiritually, there is a shift happening in your atmosphere, and even people who can't explain it can feel it. They're drawn to you, almost magnetized, because your transformation is a sign that destiny is real. They want to see how far you'll go, if you'll rise, if you'll endure. And so, their eyes stay fixed on you, very closely, very intently. But here's what you must understand. Their watchful eyes are not just about curiosity. They are also about testing. They are waiting to see if the chosen one will live up to the call. That's why the pressure feels so heavy now. Every move you make feels judged. Every word you speak feels amplified. It's because your life is no longer just yours, it's a testimony. And testimonies, chosen one, are meant to be seen. So do not mistake their stares for something negative. It is confirmation. Confirmation that your path is aligned. Confirmation that you are walking in something greater than yourself. If you were ordinary, they would not notice you. If you were without purpose, they would not watch. But the fact that eyes are on you now, more than ever, proves that you carry what they cannot deny. Still, it comes with danger. When people watch you closely, they also study your weaknesses. They want to know how you survive storms. They want to see if you break under pressure. That's why you must be alert. Not paranoid, but aware. Because, though their eyes are fixed on you, it is not their approval you live for. You walk for something higher, something greater, and that is what sustains you when their gaze feels unbearable. You are being shaped in plain sight. Others go through their trials quietly, unnoticed, but your refining fire is witnessed by an audience. That's why betrayal stings deeper, why loss feels heavier, because it happens while people are watching. Yet, that too is part of the plan. For when you rise from the ashes, they will not be able to deny that divine power carried you. They will have seen your fall and your rise, your breaking and your restoration, and that testimony will pierce their hearts more than any sermon could. This is the reason the watching has intensified now. You are stepping into a chapter that will mark you forever. Heaven has already written it, but the earth is waiting to see it unfold. That's why their eyes follow you. That's why they whisper. That's why even those who don't like you still keep track of you, because whether they love you or hate you, they cannot ignore you. So when you feel those heavy stares, when you sense those silent watchers, don't shrink back. Don't second guess your worth. Remind yourself, they're not watching me because I'm ordinary. They're watching because I'm chosen. They're watching because something in me speaks to something in them. They're watching because my story is proof that destiny is alive, and you may never hear them admit it. They may never tell you the truth, but the truth is, they are watching closely now, more than ever, because deep down they know you're next. Move will not just change your life, it will change everything around you. And you may never hear them admit it. They may never tell you the truth. But the truth is, they are watching closely now, more than ever. Because deep down they know your next move will not just change your life, it will change everything around you. That's why the atmosphere feels tense when you walk in. That's why conversations pause, even if only for a second. People can sense the weight of what you carry, and they can't take their eyes off it. Some admire it, some resent it, but all of them feel it. And in their spirit, they know they're witnessing something rare, something they don't see every day. You see, the chosen are not followed because of fame or money. The chosen are followed because of presence. You can take away material things, strip away titles, remove status, and still eyes would be locked on you. Because what they're drawn to is not external, it's internal. It's that invisible crown you carry. It's that divine fire in your soul that refuses to be put out. And because they are watching so closely, your life has become a silent lesson. They study you, even if they won't say it. They learn from how you move, how you endure, how you keep walking when others would have given up. They're watching to see how you handle betrayal, how you carry yourself under pressure, how you continue even when it looks like the odds are stacked against you. Without even realizing it, you've become their teacher. Not through words, but through living. But here's where it gets more intense. When people watch you this closely, they're not just seeing your strength, they're also seeing your pain. And some of them are secretly hoping that pain will break you. They want to see if you'll crack, if you'll stumble, if you'll collapse under the weight. Because your endurance makes them question their own excuses. If you rise every time you fall, then they no longer have a reason to justify staying down. So they wait, they watch, they look for cracks in the armor. This is why you feel so much pressure now. It's not just life testing you, it's the weight of unseen eyes, waiting to see what you'll do next. But don't let that intimidate you. Let it confirm who you are. Because if your fall could break you, you would have already stayed. down. If the storm could destroy you, you would not be here right now. The fact that you're still standing, still breathing, still carrying yourself with strength, is proof enough that you are built for this stage. And the closer they watch, the clearer the truth becomes. They don't realize it yet, but the very reason they're drawn to you is because you carry something they've been searching for. Peace, strength, alignment, authenticity. You may think you're just surviving, but to them, it looks like supernatural. Resilience. You may think you're just walking, but to them, it looks like divine purpose. This is why you cannot downplay yourself anymore. You are not living a small story. You are living a story that others are meant to see, to witness, to be changed by. And yes, this means you will be misunderstood. When people watch closely, they assume things. They create stories in their mind about who you are, what you're doing, what you're thinking. They will misjudge you, twist your actions, even gossip about you. That's part of the burden of visibility. But remember, their opinions are not your truth. Their assumptions are not your reality. The only reason they even care enough to talk is because they see something in you that they cannot ignore. So do not let their chatter discourage you. Do not let their judgment distract you. The very fact that they are watching so closely is the loudest confirmation you'll ever need. You are chosen. You are marked. You are stepping into something too big to be hidden. But here's the secret you must hold on to. Their eyes are not your enemy. Their eyes are your proof. Proof that heaven's spotlight is on you. Proof that your destiny is unfolding in real time. Proof that you're carrying something worth observing. If you were empty, no one would bother. If you were ordinary, no one would notice. But you are not ordinary. You are chosen. And chosen ones were never meant to walk unseen. Think of it like this. Every stare, every whisper, every lingering glance is like a witness being called to the courtroom of destiny. They are watching because when your story reaches its climax, when your breakthrough finally bursts open, they will have no choice but to admit they saw it with their own eyes. They will know they witnessed a chosen one walking in divine purpose, and nothing will be able to deny it. That is why you must hold your ground. That is why you must keep walking, even when the path feels heavy. Because this isn't just about you, it's about every single soul that will be impacted by watching your journey. Some will be inspired, some will be convicted, some will be humbled, but all of them will know. They saw you rise. They saw you endure. They saw you become. And when that moment comes, when your transformation is undeniable, the same ones who watched you closely in silence will not be able to hide their reactions. Some will celebrate you. Some will regret how they treated you. Some will wish they had listened when they had the chance. And others will finally understand why they were drawn to you in the first place. Because your life is not just about survival. Your life is about showing what happens when the chosen step fully into their purpose. So, chosen one, embrace it. Embrace the eyes. Embrace the weight. Embrace the truth that you are being watched closely, not because you are weak, but because you are powerful. Not because you are ordinary, but because you are extraordinary. Not because you are lost, but because you are found. Let them watch. Let them whisper. Let them stare. Because in the end, their watching will turn into witnessing, and their witnessing will turn into testimony. A testimony that the chosen cannot be hidden, the chosen cannot be stopped, and the chosen always rise. And that is why, chosen one, everyone is watching you very closely now. Not to see you break, but to see You prove once again that destiny cannot be denied.